Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. We have one quest to do before we progress the main quest, and well, we're gonna go and do it. It is in Shinagawa and it is in the area that previously we were not allowed to access because there was an angel who basically sat on the bridge and said, "It is too dangerous to go past here." But now it is not. So, let's head down this way. I guess I'll grab these while I'm here. And then I'm going to cross the bridge, and it shouldn't be dangerous at all. Well, I mean, until we get to the other side. Okay, so we have some Naga who should just run in fear from us here. That's fine. And now, we are in this uncharted territory with an item up here. Okay, what's up here? I can't remember. This is an area, by the way, that was in the previous version of the game. And this quest was in the previous version of the game. So all of this is stuff that, like, we're back to stuff that we've done before. So, head along here. Not that it's not good, but, like, I'm looking for differences. Okay, apparently there's a meme on here as well. Let's do a save. And let's progress forward. Hey, I don't like the looks of that. We don't get out of here now, we're dead. You asked the panic demon what's going on. Some demon went on a rampage the second the full moon came around. Freaky little thing was crazy powerful for how small it was. I managed to get away luckily, but this one angel stood his ground and got himself killed. Unless you got a death wish yourself, you better steer clear of this place anytime there's a full moon. Seriously. So, the angel, of course, being the angel who was on the bridge, or at least that's the implication. You'll be here in a while. Shocked finding huge hole. Be in bad shape if caught in boom boom. Okay. And then... oh, well, what have you got? A fight? What? Oh, okay, well, I guess we'll do a Mitama fight. That wasn't really my plan, but okay. Weak to light. Okay. Blast it. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to do a save. Apparently Nancy wants to speak to us. Every time we do anything, everyone wants to speak to us. Anyway. And then we have a very familiar demon over here. Hello there. There's something weird about this place. Last time I came here, my head got all hazy. Hey, are you worried about me? Huh? Are you? Alright, so, don't come here when there's a full moon, it said. Well, I think you can probably work out the clue to this one here, but if you didn't, it's wait until there's a full moon. So, the easiest way to do this is to simply move so that the full moon appears. I believe if you stand still, the moon phases are slower. I might be wrong about that. Maybe they're exactly the same no matter what, but I think it's based on steps. I could be wrong. Could be based on nothing at all. Can we go down into the hole? We can. Cool. That's something to do. Anything in here? Like anything hidden at the back? No, there's an invisible wall. Like a pretty strong invisible wall, like right there. Look at that. Huh. It's weird. Anyway. Anything over this way? It really doesn't want you to explore. Yeah, invisible wall here as well. Very much, there is no exploration here kind of, hint. Anyway. We gotta wait one more. Well, one more after this one. So I guess two more, technically. And then we'll just spin around here. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do a save so we don't need to redo this. And then spin around here until the next full moon, which should be any moment now. There we go. Oh, you can actually do it now? Okay, let's do a save now then. Right, now speak to them. Wait, Amanozako was behaving strangely. Talk to them.
It hurts. What's happening to me? Am I dying? No, my power. I'm losing control.
Be careful. Amanozako's on the verge of going berserk.
I can't hold it back. to take my power!
Let's go. It's us versus Amanozako. Don't know what they're weak to. I'm going to pass, but then I'm going to follow that up with a Spyglass. They are weak to fire and ice. They will use electricity and force on us. Okay, they also have energy drain, which is a heal. Confusion. Makar Karn reflects a magic attack. Chance to counter strength-based attacks with a weak dark attack. Lowers target's attack. That's interesting for us to know. And it's all strength-based attacks, huh? Then moderate HP recovery to one ally. Heavenly Reversal. When summoned from stock, reverses stat buffs and debuffs for all allies besides self. Okay, so you would keep her in your stock and you would bring her out if the enemy debuffed you to raise them all to be buffs. I think I understand. That's an interesting use case. Anyway, I want to check something first of all. Are we, we're not weak to it. Nope, that's good. I'm going to hit it with, so it's going to use electricity and force, and we want to hit it with fire and ice. So Ifrit would be my obvious first thought here. Ifrit is going to hit it with fire. Okay. We also made an ice person in Black Rider last time, although you're weak to force. You're not going to be good. Kreshnek is physical, so you're like automatically bad. You've got fire? Hey, maybe we bring in a Hydra here. Yeah, we might bring in Hydra. Let's change in Hydra. Although Cuchulainn is actually good enough by himself, because he's got Gay Bulk. And Cuchulainn is immune to force. So right now, Cuchulainn might be okay. Maybe we need to bring in someone immune to electricity. Let's use Gay Bulk. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's a strength-based attack. Okay, I can see why we might want to switch you. Hydra will bring in later. A lock? No. Who's immune to electricity? I should have looked at that first. Baihu, but that Baihu is an electricity user who's immune to electricity. It's actually a kind of a bad matchup for us, this one. Yeah, I might bring in Ifrit here.
Let's go.
Yoko could be okay, I suppose. Yeah, Yoko's fine for now. Yoko can throw in some fire attacks. Yeah, that makes sense to me. We're in an odd spot because we can't really throw in anything. Because we're all physical, so we might just guard. Swap Cuchulainn out for... I guarded instead. Alright, well, whatever. That works for me. Ow. We could do it with an AoE healer. That I'm realizing. So it can't be Konohana or Adun. I guess I'm going to bring back... I don't know why... okay, I'm going to bring back in Tao. I've messed up things severely. But we need an AoE healer, and Tao is a good AoE healer for us. You're going to throw in some fire. You're going to throw in some fire. Our turn. I guess we will use a Lifestone Gem. Or Lifestone Chain, sorry. Like, that tops us off here, and then we'll use Maraku Kaja to lower... or to raise our defense. I was thinking lower their damage. And let's use Concentrate. Similar logic to using... Charge, it just increases our damage. Ow. Gathering Magatsuhi. Okay, this is an okay turn to guard. We're mostly fine. Ifrit is a little bit, you know, hurt, but that's fine. They'll get 2 attacks. Mazionga. Followed by Mazionga. So they're just going to spam that, huh? So having immunity to that would be good. Right, you know what? Wipe me. Actually, yeah. I should have just done that work. Let me see here. Auto battle, auto attack. I have realized the negative of doing this, but that's okay. It's just where our save is. That's fine. We can cope. It's absolutely fine. We need an immunity to force and an immunity to electricity. The negative of where our save is that right now we're going to walk away from here, and that's going to then mean that we are no longer in a full moon, and then we run into the issue again. But that's fine. So we have to run around it for a little bit.
Welcome.
Right, apotheosis, essence fusion, us. Affinities. We're now going to sort by, let's sort by elect resistance and do it that way. So up to the top, we have, I'm looking for electricity and force immunity on one. Is that possible? No. You can get resistances to both, but no. Okay, so now I'm back to the top of the list. So we have absorbs, but we don't have any absorbs that are neutral to force. Okay, let's do force. Go to the top. So we have no absorbs, because these are sorted in order, so all of these will be nulls. So what we need to do now, I guess, is think about this a little bit. Let's sort this by electricity. Electricity is the one we really needed. I guess on Jakob, while you do you're weak to physical, you could be fine. I think Isis could be fine. Yeah, let's switch to this one. Need to remember to switch off of it afterwards, because it's a pretty bad one for any other fight. But that'll do for now. Then we just need to make sure we have somebody who's force-based in our party when we go there. So I'll meet you back over there with a full moon. Right, so on the run over here, I realized a couple of things. First was that our resistances were actually going to be bad, so I've switched us to these resistances, which I think was Lamia's resistances. The reason why our resistances were going to be bad is because we had a weakness to dark. Now you might remember that she did a counterattack if you hit her with a strength-based attack. That counterattack was dark. That means that our only attacks would have a chance of instant killing us. I decided that was bad. I've also switched up our party, so we have Ifrit, Hydra, and Konohana Sakuya. On the logic that Konohana Sakuya is one of the two we have who's immune to force, if you're immune to electricity, it means that actually she won't be able to have a turn. Like, if she uses electricity, we block it. Or, yeah, if she uses electricity, we block it. If she uses force, then Konohana blocks it. And we're assuming that Konohana can survive the hit. So that's fine. The second thing I realized is that the moon both waxes and wanes, which means that my save is about 2 moon cycles back at the save, which means that we don't have to wait the 16 cycle again.
Be careful.
Because, yeah, that took longer than I thought it might. So,
No.
right. Let's defeat them. We have a plan. Ifrit, concentrate. Actually, Ifrit, fire. We're going to have to do it this way round. That's fine. You are going to pass your turn. Hydra. That's strength based, so we need you to use fire breath. Oh, I wanted to move Hydra's abilities around at some point as well, but I never did. Bowl. Ifrit, now is your turn to use concentrate. Because we didn't want to use concentrate first, even though it might seem a little bit weird that we'd use that after we've already attacked, is because that wouldn't have given us a press turn, so we would have had one less action this turn. You're going to guard. Hydra is going to use fire breath. And then we're going to use Sakuya Sakura, which is a nice little buff to everybody. Okay. Mazionga, moment of truth, so we block, and Konohana survives with reasonable HP. Right, now we Agidine, or Agidine. You're going to pass. Hydra's going to use fire breath. Konohana, I do want to use this. Do I use bowl again? Probably not. I think I just use that straight. Then we're going to use concentrate. Guard. Fire breath. Guard for the MP. Energy drain. Okay, that hit Hydra, and now we're going to gather Magatsuhi. Okay. Here's my hot take on the Magatsuhi gathering. Magatsuhi means that they can crit, right? but they only have 2 moves that they're actually going to use as far as we know. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to hit you with fire. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but Konohana's going to cure that damage. So why do I care that I'm going to take damage? We can just keep attacking. Konohana, use Bowl. We'll heal next turn. Concentrate. And we are going to guard on the main character. You're going to use Fire Breath. Because all that's going to happen here is it's going to crit, right? Let's see. Yeah, Mazionga. It crit, but because you only have 2 press turns, it gets nullified by null. In which case, we're back to this situation. We barely took any damage at all. Now, if we got anything we want to do here, we could do criticals. Criticals is definitely an okay idea. I think this might be okay for us, actually. Yeah, let's try this. I think this is going to be worth it. Then we're going to use Agidyne. Huge damage. Severing Bite. They might get to counterattack. Even if you do, doesn't really do anything to us. Fire Breath. Sakuya Sakura. So that's our big heal back up. Agidyne. Severing Bite. Fire Breath. And I guess you could use an Agidyne as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That pretty much did it. Energy drains a little heal. Twice. Agidyne. And it's dead. Wonderful. That was it.
My power. It's...
Update. We have obtained a concentration of Amanazako's power. We can use it as an essence.
Cool.
What? Where is this? Where am I? What happened to me? Oh, I remember! I couldn't control my power and started losing it, right? Totally. And you swooped in and saved me, didn't you? Seriously, you did, didn't you? Oh! And then you took my power, huh? Looks like you got a little something out of it at least. Good thing. I'm so tired. Well, I guess I'll see you around. Bye-bye!
Bye. Okay. Quest can now be completed. So that gets us the essence. So we now have Amanazako's essence, level 76. Resistances are pretty good. I mean, the fire and ice weaknesses aren't great, but the fact that you get through, 2 nulls, 1 reflect, and a resistance is nice. I guess if you could get some resist fire and resist ice abilities, that would be really good. Heavenly Counter is definitely intriguing. Ability to hit back and lower attack is nice. Severe electric attack is nice. Like, this is a good essence. Yeah. And then Analyze, we now have Amanazako. Does it have anything special here? No. Okay. I just very quickly read the top of it just to be like, is this got anything about them being, temporarily crazy or something? No. So that's fine. We're now going to head to the quest completion bit there. I forgot to do that. Right. Let's head over this way. Have a little chat to the person who gave us the quest.
Hold.
Has any more light been shed on what caused that giant hole? Really now, so a demon lost control of their powers, is that it? Sounds quite dangerous. So you defeated the demon responsible. Ah, well done. It seems this incident has been resolved. Very well then, take this as a reward. Hey, we got 4 small glory crystals and a bunch of XP. Okay. Hydra levels up, gets Eat Whole. We're not going to take Eat Whole, so we're going to get rid of that one. Idun levels up. Clotho levels up. Clotho gets Bowl. Bowl is a really good healing ability. Why am I giving up for that? Well, Clotho's our level now, right? So I guess I'd give up Inspiring Leader? Yeah. Okay. Great Mana Spring. Huge amount of MP. Here. I'm gonna give up Donum Magicii. And we get a life drain gem. Cool. Right, so now I'm gonna switch up our party again. I'm gonna put Yoko in the front. I'm gonna put Tao in the back. Then we're gonna move Kukulane back into the group. Then, while we're here, we're going to do a quick scan through some of these guys. I don't remember which ones it was, but there was some that... Yeah, you bothered me. So you can be moved. Actually, I want those there that way around. Okay. No, I don't want to part ways with Hydra. I pressed the wrong button. And then here, that is fine. Okay, I don't need to do anything there. And then Clotho, did you have something that was annoying me? Yes, yes you did. There we go. Actually, that's the wrong way around. What am I doing? There we go. Right, and then... Where are we? This. Let's do a recovery. Everyone's now back to full HP. Demon Haunt. Who needs to speak to us? Oh, you do. You're not the only one who can liven up this story. Anansi powered up, got 3 vitality. Okay.
Very good.
Oh, yeah, you don't have anything new to say. Black Frost does, though. Howdy, still taking a break, ho? No big deal, ho. I mean, no hurry, ho. Okay. So it's a sharp, unwavering gaze, more piercing than the stare of any demon lurking here in the netherworld. Okay. Hello. This is my turf. Back off or I'll bite you. Alright, you work for me, mate. I might just fuse you into something else. How would you like that? Probably like it quite a lot because it would power you up, but anyway. Right. Let's do a save. And now, it is time for us to progress the main story. The main story is right through this gate. And we're going for it.
Stay alert.
Be careful, young man. I feel a sinister presence ahead. I recommend we fully prepare before going any further. Oh, right, yeah, there is actually something I forgot to do. Unplanned, but another delay.
Welcome.
What we need to do here is we need to change our stuff to a different set of affinities, because our current affinities are garbage. This isn't our affinity yet. It could be in the future, but it's not yet because we don't have the resistance. Yeah, we don't have the right resistance blockers here. Let's sort by level. Yeah, by level. Cool, and work our way down. We're looking for something generally good. Like, we're looking for 1 weakness, a couple of blockers, ideally. If we can get an ailment blocker as well, that would be nice. That one's nice. Dionysus, weak to ice, strong against fire, immunity to charm. I think that works pretty well for us here.
How is this?
Grab that. It means we're weak to ice again, which is the one that we've been weak to for the longest, so at least it gives me some level of continuity. Okay, then we're going to save. And then we're going to progress the main story. Let's go.
This is where they said to find them. But there's no sign of the Qadištu yet.
A very long time ago, there lived a primordial goddess, a most benevolent mother who gave birth to many gods. She was a kind mother, and noble. She disliked conflict and violence. But then, the Horned God came. Seeking his throne, he slew all in his path, and the mother was cut down. Since his rise, the throne has been usurped by descendants of that Horned God, for eons upon eons. The perception of that fair, beautiful, free world of chaos became warped and perverted by the reign of so-called order. We want it back. We wish to restore that glorious world. Oh, it has been a long time. I am grateful we could meet this way. So grateful to meet you again, Nahobino, Dragon Slayer.
The demon Lilith is standing before you. What are you after?
Come now, don't you already know? We seek to destroy this world. And to that end, we will resurrect the fallen goddess, the Queen of Chaos. The others have gathered the necessary Magatsuki. Only one thing remains. For the summoning, we require you, Nahobino. As one of the Dragon Slayer's lineage, your death will serve as a crucial and appropriate sacrifice.
Magic is understood to operate based on certain rules. Two similar entities can influence each other. Cause leads to effect, but the effect also has a bearing on the cause. The Horned God slayed the serpent, or the dragon, as some call it. But by using this principle, the serpent can be revived. By offering the life of the Horned God that slayed the serpent, the slain will be reawakened from death.
Okay. Seems like you have a lot of information on this, Yoko.
That's why the Qadištu need a sacrifice, to summon the goddess of chaos.
Uh-huh. Yes, again, it seems like you have a lot of information on this.
Yoko?
Yoko Hiromine, like us, has endured suffering at the hands of the Horned God. Now, the time has come for you to prepare the Nahobino for sacrifice.
I can't. Because of him and the others, I've started to see some meaning in this world.
Is that so? Then what of God's misdeeds against you? And surely you haven't forgotten that your own freedom is at stake as well.
I know. I still want my revenge and my freedom. But sacrificing him isn't the right way to get either.
Oh my, what a precious display of selflessness. But I'm afraid it's too late to turn back. If you refuse, then the sacrifice shall be carried out by us, the Qadištu.
Okay, all 4 members, and Yoko didn't betray us. I wonder if that's a choice. The reason why I say I wonder if... Also, immediate Magatsuhi, that's terrifying. The reason I say I wonder if that's a choice is because I know that at a certain point, and I don't know exactly what it is, and I don't know exactly what the conditions are, but at a certain point in this route of the game, there are 2 potential story routes. Apparently what you actually do in the game doesn't change vastly between the 2 routes, but it's whether you sided more with Tao in conversations or more with Yoko. So I'm wondering if this is the Tao version of this or whether that is later. But either way, seems to be going well for us right now. Now, they all used Magats, they start with their Magatsuhi stuff, so obviously we're going to guard, but actually before we do that, it doesn't let us know what we previously knew about these people. Okay, so they may have new stuff, or they may be exactly the same. But, everyone guard. Qadištu entropy. What is this? Oh, that's a lot of damage. And a full heal? I'm assuming that's a full heal. Okay. Let's start with some very simple stuff. Spyglass and Lilith. Qadištu mandate. While in the active party, reduces damage taken for Qadištu demons. You are weak to light. Okay, and that's it. And you will absorb force. So, Mother Earth nullifies 1 physical attack for all allies for 1 turn and removes stat debuffs. Primordial Parturition is revive and summon an ally with half HP. So you have to kill Lilith first. Or you have to keep killing them and get Lilith to waste her turn resummoning them. But her stats are really low. That's the other thing to notice. Her stats are incredibly low. Okay, she might have a lot of health though. She's gonna buff and do that. Okay. Thinking about what to do on your turn, Kukalain. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do another Spyglass. Let's find what Nama is weak to. Nama's weak to physical. Okay. You have Dakaja to remove stat buffs, and you have some more buffs around here. And then Deception raises accuracy evasion. That's okay, your stats are even worse. Your stats have not changed since lower leveled you. Do this. I'm going to drop in a Fizz block.
Here.
That's the way we're going to stall for now. Because someone's going to use a physical move. Mother Earth. So that removes stat debuffs. Okay. And gives you a Fizz block for 1 turn. Yeah. Nice. That's fine. That's not a lot of damage. An AoE fire, which we block, which is nice. Okay, that's a positive. Also, that can crit, which is interesting. Anything that can hit a weakness? Currently, no. Currently, we have nothing that can hit a weakness. Alright, in which case, you're going to pass your first turn. We're going to Spyglass Agra. So, Agra. Qadištu Artifice. While in the active party, attacks including magic may become critical hits for Qadištu demon allies. Use ice and fire. Now that's a problem because we are weak to ice. Okay, good to know, but you're weak to electricity, so Agra is probably one we might want to think about getting rid of. Kukalain. I'm going to use another Spyglass here on Ice Sheath. So, you just do physical. So you're going to do physical every turn. Also raises critical hit. So a Fizz block would be really, really good to keep up if we can. You're weak to force. Okay, let me just check. So, oh, also at the bottom here, it tells us what entropy does. 2 heavy level-based almighty attacks to all foes. High chance of inflicting charm. Large HP recovery to all allies. Now we are immune to charm with our current one, which is quite nice. Okay. Good to know that there's a large chance of it doing charm. Okay. So, force weakness, electricity weakness, light weakness, physical weakness. So a light attack would actually be pretty good as well here. Okay. Let's do a heal. And now we're at the point to start thinking about things. Fizz Block, I think, is a very sensible Yoko move. That's attack up. Mist Rush gets blocked. Matarunda lowers our attack, followed by fire or an ice attack. Ice attack we're weak to. And then you get another attack which is blocked. Okay. We're in a bad spot, but that's okay. Now, do you have any weaknesses you can hit? Yes, you can hit Zeodyne on Agra. Okay. We're now going to switch in. An ice immunity would be good to switch in, because that would end their turn on the ice attack. So Black Rider, I think, is a really sensible move to bring in. However, the problem with bringing in ice Black Rider is he doesn't... Are any of them weak to ice? That's the question. No, none of them are weak to ice. So Black Rider, although being really good for that, would not bring very much to the party other than that, apart from the severe almighty attack, I guess. We're looking for... I think there's an immunity to ice, huh? You would be okay. You're weak to fire, but that could be mitigated with the way that we already do that. The way we did the last fight. You got Tarunda and Rakunda, which aren't amazing. Acrobat Kick would be your move. Onahana reflects fire, but we don't need a fire resistance. You would be pretty good. I guess maybe I bring in Black Frost? I don't want to bring Black Frost in the back slot here. Maybe a Dune? A Dune for the healer, then swap Kukulane for Black Frost?
Your turn. Go.
It doesn't feel right, but I think that is actually the move. So it's to do this.
Let's go.
Okay, you're then going to just immediately apply Golden Apple. You don't even need Bowl here. Fizz Block, that is always going to be useful because that will always take a turn away. Here, you can do a lot of damage to Nama. Oh wow, you do an extreme amount of damage to Nama. The defense up. Deathbound. Block. The block's now gone. Rakunda lowers stats. Ice. That's a single target ice. You're now preparing your Magatsuhi skill again. Okay. On the positive side, we know the Magatsuhi skill does not... Well, it's a heavy on mighty attack, but we know it doesn't allow them to do anything immediately. So let's just pass a few turns here. Actually, I could hit a Matarunda on your turn. Bowl. Pass. Pass. Matarunda, because that should apply, and then we're going to use Golden Apple. Now, does this crit? That's something I don't actually know. Let's see. That doesn't crit. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Okay. So we can swap a Dune out as well here, and we'd be fairly happy. Zeodyne. Change a Dune. I think we're bringing in... Konohana? I think we're bringing Konohana. It isn't great, but I'll bring Konohana in. At least it means if a fire attack hits, it will end the turn immediately, although it would anyway. Matarunda, we could reapply here if we wanted to. Ice, they're not weak to. Dark, they're not weak to. Could also do Fountain of Chaos. That might be okay, actually. Fountain of Chaos would be reasonable. Let's do that first. Then I'm thinking Matarunda. Then I'm thinking heal like this for stat up. Fizz Block. And Severing Bite onto Nama. Followed by Matarunda. Wait, I've already applied Matarunda to everyone. Followed by a Chakra Pot onto Yoko. Cool. Mother Earth. Physical Nullifying Barrier. Yep. Axel Claw we block. The Kaja lowers our stat buffs. Okay, and that's the end of their turn. Okay. We're getting there. Zeodyne. Now, if I use critical weight, oh, they will block it this turn. I could use Storm Draco Strike, though. Matsurunda doesn't need reapplied, so you're going to pass your turn. I'm going to use Bowl to set us up with that. Yoko. Fizz Block. Again, I think it's just really good. We're going to hit Storm Draco Strike. I could reapply Matsurunda. Actually, I do want to reapply because Mother Earth has taken it away. Right, and then Sakura Sakura. Big health increase. Ataru Kaja gives him a stat up. Mist Rush, we blocked on the one it hit. Matsurunda lowers our attack again. Bufudine, it is blocked, which at least ends their turn. Right. Zeodyne. We can now use, I think we can use Critical Wave and hit everyone and be happy with it. Nice. Could Matsurunda again? Should Matsurunda again? Yeah. Should, well, no. Well, let me think about this. If I Matsurunda, Bowl, no, I need to pass this turn. The reason I need to pass this turn is if I wanted to get around to Konohana again, I wouldn't be able to do that if I had used a full turn on Black Frost turn rather than a half turn. Because I want to use Fizz Block here, which would have now left us with one less action to do here. But as it is, we have an extra half turn, which means that we can use this. Nice. Get a kill. On the most annoying one as well. That might mean that they have to do a res next turn as well. Matsurunda. In Konohana. I think I'm just going to guard on your turn. Increase MP. Rakukaja is a defense up. That got blocked. And then Rakunda lowered our defense. But that's okay. Okay, I'm also going to keep our Magatsuhi for a little bit to just make it so that we can actually keep our MP high. So pass your turn. Hit there. I'm going to reapply Matsurunda. I don't want to do it immediately. I'm going to pass your turn. Use Sakura. Gives us more MP. I'm going to use a Fizz Block on our turn. Follow that up with a Severing Bite. Matsurunda. And Bowl. That's fine. Mother Earth removes, removes all stat debuffs and gives you a physical block. We physical block. You now removed your stat buffs. That's okay. Now, immediately, there's not a lot I can do here. I could energy drain, but I'm not going to get another turn. What are you weak to? Weak to force. I could use a force gem, I suppose. I should be using some of these force gems that I have. I also haven't done very much damage to Lilith. Yeah, we've only done like splash damage to Lilith currently. Move stat buffs on all foes, returns ailment resistances to their original states. That would actually get rid of the thing that they've got. Let's not worry about that. We could do a heavy level-based MP/HP drain. That's not going to get us anything. I don't think any of these are what I want. I could do Critical Wave, but that would get blocked. Gugu Sakanagi. And just hit you with it. That might be worth it. Not a huge amount of damage, but it might be worth it. Lower attack, maybe? Could also do Fountain of Chaos here, which would probably kill Nama. I'm just a little low on MP. I think I'm going to use a Chakra Pot on Konohana. That puts us in an odd spot with you. You're just going to pass your turn, I think. Then we're going to use... I can't use Fizz Block. Oh, I'm going to... Because I messed up, I'm going to use a... I don't have a Fizz Dampener. I'm going to use an Attack Mirror on Konohana.
What's this?
Nice. Then I'm going to use a... No, I don't want to use Chakra Elixir because that was something we got otherwise. I'm going to use a Chakra Drop onto Yoko. cool. Raised attack. Ow. It got reflected. That's the end of their turn. Okay, that's fine. Fizz block I can reapply now. Pass. Critical wave. Nice. Want to reapply Matarunda at some point, but not right now. So pass. Sakura. Yeah. Right. Fizz block. Critical wave again. It kills them. Matarunda. Bowl. Okay. Raise defense. Deathbound gets blocked. Nice. Okay. So unless they use their Magatsuhi ability, we've kind of got them trapped in a loop. Because we can fizz block every single turn. Except, not right now because you don't have enough MP. But you get what I'm meaning. We can basically just spam fizz block. Which I think will be good. Let's give you a little bit more MP as well. Right, Matarunda would be good, but I'm going to pass. Pass. Fizz block. Do I have anyone else with Fizz block in my backup group here? Fizz block. Fizz block. I used to have... Oh, you have Fizz block. Huh. Yeah, we could bring you out. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to bring him out. He'd be pretty good. Probably in the exact same spot that we have Yoko. Yeah. That kind of works for me. I think we can do that. Okay, or we could bring him out in the slot where we have Black Frost and swap him, although that doesn't really help, but we do pass one of Black Frost's turns every turn anyway, so it could be a nice way to swap him around. Anyway. Maybe I'll try throwing a light attack at you, just to see what happens. Not a ton of damage. Yeah, none of these are doing a ton of damage. It could change. I could change you for this guy and we can get this started. Yeah, I should do this. This makes sense to me. Even if we want to put Yoko in that slot in the end, it makes sense because if we can get Yoko into that slot, then on Yoko's turn, we could use an energy drain move instead of using a, or instead of just passing. And given that we already passed on Black Frost, that makes a lot of sense. Then you're going to guard for MP. Mother Earth. Okay, they get a nullifying barrier. Axel Claws. It did hit the one who wasn't immune, but that's okay. So now what I want to do is I want to change you out for Black Frost. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's okay. Right, so that's fine there. Sakanagi. Isn't a ton of damage. See, I can use Fizz block on his turn, but I can also just pass his turn. What I do most of the time. Then I'm going to use Sakura to get us back up to where we need to be here. You're going to use Matarunda. You're going to pass. Or I guess I could have used the gem again, and then you're going to use Fizz block. Okay. We're still not doing a ton of damage to Lilith. That's the problem. Okay. Interestingly, Lilith attacked. Yeah, that's odd. Okay, the defense is about to wear off. So you're going to pass your turn. I'm tempted to use some like Soul Drain or something just to see what how much damage we could do, or criticals or something like that. But yeah, I wonder how much damage this does. I think I'm tempted enough to try it. I just want to see if that's worth it. It doesn't do enough. Okay, I don't think that's worth it. Just because that only puts you at like it was only like 300 damage. You do like 150 with just an attack. Okay, pass. Fizz block. Bowl. whenever you're ready. Matarunda. Then I'm just going to increase MP of Konohana with a chakra drop. Yeah. Okay. You raise defense. You then attack. Yeah, again, we're not actually doing any damage to the boss, so maybe what we want to do is just kill you and then just focus the boss. But I bet if we kill the last one, then she's going to use Primordial Parturition and then revive one. But she actually doesn't do any damage by herself. So yeah, as long as we can keep Fizz Block up, we could actually just keep spamming it. Also, they don't seem to be able to use their Magatsuhi ability without having the full group. Yeah, in fact, it does have the little sign on it, like the one that implies you need the full group. So yeah, maybe we just need to keep attacking her. Okay. Matarunda is what we'll do later. So pass. Severing Bite, just do damage. We do want to Fizz Block, but we're going to pass here. You're going to do this. Okay, give us the full buff. That's fine. So pass. Sakanagi, which does more. Okay, Fizz Block. That's the end of the turn. Mother Earth, Physical Nullifying Barrier, yeah. Axle Claw, end of the turn. Okay. Well, we have discovered a pattern that will let us eventually defeat the boss. It's very slow though. Okay, so we need to reapply that. But we don't really need to reapply Matarunda. In fact, because they can never hit an ice attack, why do we need Black Frost? I can't come up with a reason why we need Black Frost. They can never hit an ice attack. Nice crit. Okay. That lets us use... Actually, we don't use Fist Block early. That lets us guard on Vitra's turn. Guard with the MP. I'm going to change you. I'm going to change you for somebody who has one of these, a light attack. White Draco Strike, you might be our best option. Let's bring in Kreshnik. He's going to hit for a lot. Okay. We're then going to use Sakanagi. We are going to have to give Konohana more MP next turn. Okay, we're going to give Konohana some MP. Yeah, because I think we need 2 turns worth. You're going to use Fizz Block. We're going to switch back to Yoko next turn. Okay. That's fine. Wonderful. Right. Kreshnik. Reason we switched to him is so that we can use White Draco Strike, which will be damage. Okay. And it gives us a pass turn, effectively. You are going to use Chakra Drop on Konohana. Yes. Vitra, we're going to change you out for Yoko. Why? Because Yoko has a way of getting her own MP back. You're then going to use this. Cool. White Draco Strike should do a ton of damage. Cool. Then Sakanagi. Then Fizz Block. Right. Now we have a pattern that we can do, which does a little bit more damage. Wonderful. That's what I wanted to make sure, is that we actually were doing as much damage as we could do, because right now, if we had Black Frost, we'd be doing like 100 damage every couple of turns, which it just doesn't make sense to me. Let's use Chakra Drop on you. Energy Drain. Pass. White Draco Strike. I do need to give you a Chakra Drop, but that's okay. And then Fizz Block. Yeah, this makes sense as a pattern. Now, if she ever reses, our entire pattern falls apart. But most of what she can res, we can kill in like 2 turns. Or 1 turn with Magatsuhi, I guess. White Draco Strike. Chakra Drop. Well, do I want to Chakra Drop or do I want to Energy Drain? I might want to just pass and then Energy Drain. Yeah, pass. Energy Drain. Sakura. Nice. Then, White Draco Strike. Sakanagi, although what I really want to do here is use a Chakra Drop on Konohana Sakuya. And then, Fizz Block. Nice. Now we got it. The only worry is like if Mist Rush hits a target twice and crits, but it's a very unlikely scenario. Okay, give more to Konohana. Energy Drain. Pass. White Draco Strike. Chakra Drop onto Yoko. Fizz Block. Okay. Primordial Parturition. Yeah, so it's summoned the most annoying one for us. That's fine. Okay, what are you weak to? You're weak to electricity. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for criticals here. Need to redo Konohana's stuff, but that's fine. Fresh Neck, I really want you to kill the one at the back, so let's go for that. Followed by Severing Bite. Wonderful. Then we'll follow that up with an Energy Drain. We need to reapply this, which gives even more MP. White Draco Strike. This is our turn to use Severing Bite, because it does a humongous amount of damage. Fizz Block. And you can give yourself a Chakra Drop. Look at that. Wonderful. Primordial Parturition. Are you just going to use that every turn now? That's annoying. Okay. White Draco Strike. Severing Bite. Perfect. We got a crit that was completely undeserved, but that's fine. Pass. White Draco Strike. Very low on MP now. Let's give Yoko a little bit more MP. Then you're going to use Fizz Block. Konohana. Might be worth using Bowl, actually. Cool. Wonderful. Kreshnik, you are running out of MP, have you noticed? That's fine. We're then going to use... I don't need to use Chakra Drop. Konohana's going to give more MP. I'm going to use Severing Bite. I should have passed. Energy Drain. Sakuya Sakura. I'm actually not going to be able to use Fizz Block. I'm stupid. Severing Bite. Okay. I might be stupid. We might live though. We're going to use Primordial Parturition, a physical attack, and then Marakukaja. Okay. It didn't go as badly as it could have gone. It could have gone much worse. Also, Nama came back, which is even better. Because Nama is going to be weak to this. Yeah. Then you want to Energy Drain Lilith. Pass. You're out of MP. Well, you know what to do. Give yourself a Chakra Drop. Our turn. Severing Bite. Fizz Block. Give yourself more MP. Nice. The Primordial Parturition brings the other one back. We now have our Magatsuhi back, however. The Kaja lowers our stat buff, which is annoying. Okay. I think we criticals this turn. And we try for the kill. So, White Draco Strike, Severing Bite, and we've done it. Okay, getting Kreshnik in there was pretty good. We could have used any light attacker, but at least having Kreshnik meant that we had the highest damage that we could. Okay, and Tao came back and got XP due to having Yoko in the party. And we got 3 essences in a chakra pot. That's cool.
Oh, Nahobino. You fought so well. And failed.
What? What do you mean, failed?
Can you hear her? The voice of our beloved goddess. There is nothing now that can stop her return.
What's that on Tao? Oh, and on us.
The time has come. The ultimate end.
The ultimate beginning. O horned god, ancient creator, ye who slew our queen.
O arrogant god whose order stifled chaos. O descendant of the once ruler of old.
Here and now, we offer up your life, O Dragon Slayer God. Let the Queen of Chaos rise once again! Now, awaken, Tiamat! Yoko Hiromine, you are fated to become a goddess.
Really?
Allow me to remind you how you were wronged by this world.
Oh, it's a lore dump.
You developed your ability to fight demons, believing it a just cause, but you had no place in Bethel. Your teachers spent decades learning what you perfected in but a few years, and they feared you would surpass them. Though they offered shallow praise, they continued to assign you ever deadlier missions. They envied your talent and secretly wished for your death, so as to protect their own foolish pride.
Yes, they were pitiful human beings. But still.
I have no doubt there must have been kind souls among them as well. But would you not agree that the social structure itself is to blame for producing such wretched humans? In the ancient times of chaos, humans and gods were free and equal. But when the Horned God came into power and the world of order was created, the system of control brought harm to humanity. Remember our goal. You must reclaim your power as a goddess and fulfill your purpose. As a goddess, you will guide Tiamat to the Empyrean, where the throne shall be returned to chaos. Submit or rebel. Have you forgotten the agreement we reached when you stood at that fateful crossroads?
I remember. But I didn't want to get him or Tao involved.
I'm afraid it is too late for the girl. And the Nahobino's sacrifice is necessary to summon Tiamat. The humans you care for will soon be but memories, Yoko Hiromine. There will be nothing tangible left for you in this world. Now, I ask you once again to fulfill your pledge. Reclaim your power as a goddess, and bring chaos to this world.
Oh.
I'm sorry, young man. I swore I would protect you, but I fear I can no longer do so. If you hadn't joined with me, you wouldn't have to suffer this fate. Indeed, if not for me, you might have avoided being drawn into the Qadištu's dark machinations altogether. I don't know what to say, except that I'm sincerely glad to have met you. Our time together may be coming to an end, but it will never disappear.
No! Please, come back!
No, we can't accept defeat. You must live. Even if you're alone, you must go. She is waiting.
Well, that is interesting implications.
wish I could have saved you. Aogami is gone, but at least you made it back. That's something. The future of the world is in your hands. So please, please keep it safe.
You know, Yuzuru, I've been trying to figure out how to do right in this world. And after I met you and him, I felt pretty good for a while. But I guess feeling good isn't enough. That angel taught me something truly important. You can't rely on others to carry out your justice. Ichiro. If you want justice, you need power. And power is exactly what he gave me. I'm free. I don't need to live my life depending on others! No.
I get it. The drive for strength to do something. But why are you...
You want to know why I'm doing this? You really don't know. I'm here to stop you from making a dumb mistake like becoming a Nahobino.
What?
It just came to me! I have to use my power for justice. I have to use it for order. So you see, I can't just let my friend become a Nahobino and threaten that order, right, Abdiel?
That is correct. As decreed by our Lord, the Nahobino cannot be permitted to exist.
If you underestimate your enemy, you'll get yourself killed. Sorry to say it, buddy, but looks like you made the wrong enemy.
Dazai is evil? And all of our allies are dying. This is not good.
A surprise. It would appear you're still alive.
Hold up, Abdiel. So where's Aogami? He bite it? Guess that makes you normal now. Ain't you lucky? Not even worth the time it'd take to kill you. Atsuto was. He said he was gonna be a Nahobino and make a new world or some shit.
Such defiance cannot be allowed. Thus he paid for his arrogance with his life. If you can no longer become a Nahobino, there is no need to kill you. Return now to Tokyo. Live your life in peace.
Damn it all.
Where is he? Where's Atsuta? We came in pursuit of the Qadištu. Together we thought we could stop them. But after the Demon King was slain, it seems Abdiel decided to eradicate the Nahobino. She hit us when we least expected. We didn't stand a chance against her. Are you alone? What happened to Aogami? I see. He protected you. If only I could have done the same. Well, there's only one thing to do now. Young man, I want you to come along with me.
Oh? Is he going to be the new voice in our head?
We can't entrust this world to Bethel. And we can't let the Qadištu run free either. That's why I need you, since you've fought as a Nahobino before. Aogami's true name is Susanoo, a proto-fiend created by Bethel, Japan. He was meant to inherit the Amatsukami's full power. And no Aogami-type units are left at the Japan branch. However, there is one of the same family, the Tsukuyomi type, which specializes in domestic affairs and guiding the Japanese government. While we analyzed Aogami, we replicated the system for becoming a Nahobino and outfitted it for the Tsukuyomi type. What I mean is, fusion with this proto-fiend should be possible. If you're willing, I would ask you fuse with the Tsukuyomi type. I would ask you to take up this fight once more. Thank you. In order to lead well in times of crisis, Tsukuyomi maintained a human appearance while managing domestic affairs here in Japan. It was necessary to serve the nation. The Tsukuyomi type is at present managing the country. In fact, serving as Prime Minister. Yes, I am that Tsukuyomi type. Young man, let us fight together.
Take his hand or not? Obviously take his hand. We're in. Do we get a new appearance with this? That's cool. Ooh, crescent blade. All right.
Now then, young man, forward.
Well, this is very cool.
Young man, would you mind if we returned to the front of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building? I would like to look at that place one more time.
You obtained the Tsukuyomi Talisman. The Nahobino can use the Magatsuhi skill Omnipotent Succession. Causes the next attack of self to be performed 4 times consecutively. That's very, very cool. Also, we get 18,000 Maka for completing the quest and a bunch of XP. And we have a new portrait in here as well. And Alice leveled up and Black Rider leveled up. And we don't need this new ability. And Tao left because Tao was dead again. Okay, so Tao's gone. Yoko was obviously the knowledge of Lilith. So she fused with Lilith. So she is now heading to the throne of Tiamat and Lilith to defeat the current god of this world, who is the Horned God, as they kept mentioning. Which is interesting that the Horned God brings order, because if you're following SMT3 stuff, he was, in theory, bringing chaos, but let's not worry. Like, I guess then he created order. Anyway, it's very convoluted. Qadištu Nama has been unlocked for fusion, as has Aishith, as has Agrat, as has Lilith. Virtual Trainer Sequence Shinjuku Battles is now available. And Tsukuyomi wants to have a conversation. There are no more Aogamis. It's crazy. Also, we get a new trail following us. It feels ever so slightly different. I think it's the same, but it like some of the animations feel different when this. Okay, and then attacking. Whoa, we get a whip. Look at this. Okay. Well, I knew none of this. This is all new. I'm very excited. And I'm going to end the episode on that. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.